KingsCourtNetwork presents Politricks of Life. We're just going over the news of what's going on and what's caught our attention there, Canada and America. So he's the perfect example why I will never vote for a conservative. Like they can say that they are not prejudiced, but represent the perfect example of white privilege in his opinions, his thoughts, and his mannerisms, and doesn't even recognize it. So I can never believe that a man like this will be on my side because he's just never going to see that story out of his own point of view. What did you guys think about him? Let me know.
But those cultural differences weren't often talked about when Andrea signed up to the Homes for Ukraine scheme. She lives in a diverse part of Birmingham. After a week of staying there, her guest told her there were too many Muslims in the area.
This is in the UK and the Ukraine, but I just find it interesting when white people are not the majority on how they
Many people with different skin colours.
Her guest's son was enrolled into the local school, where the majority of children happen to be black and Asian.
And then to just have her complain about the demographic of the school and going, well, he can't be safe there. There's not enough white kids, essentially. The majority of my neighbours are Muslims. A lot of them are Kashmiris or Pakistanis, Indians, and they're wonderful people. And you just felt if you just would sort of give them the time, perhaps we'd come to the same conclusion.
Britain is, of course, far more ethnically and religiously diverse than Ukraine. Could more be done to help the refugees who have settled here to integrate? It's a question that's been debated with each new wave of immigration over the decades.
So heroin, meth, a bunch of these things are now going to be legal in Vancouver or decriminalized. I don't view it like weed. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if we have the infrastructure and we are prepared with the health system to deal with what we're going to have to deal with on that. So I know you guys have heard of this story, the 5 police officers who beat down this gentleman at a traffic stop. They were black police officers. They've all been arrested. They've all been fired. What I want to see is how they're making these guys really push them to be the face of police brutality and how quickly they were all put down without any real protection of it. I really hope you throw the book at them, and I hope that they're not alone. These 3 emergency technicians were all fired for not finding protocol and not trying to. Basically, they stayed in their truck while everything was instead of trying to administer help when they showed up on the scene. Preston Hemphill, he had tased him. He was there. The interesting part about it is that they tried to keep his name silent for a long time, and he has yet to be arrested or actually fired. He's right now on leave with pay. So we are very careful to watch what happens with Preston. Okay, this gentleman, he is name is Lowe. He is a paraplegic, no legs. He did do some, he did supposedly stab somebody, and he did have a knife and whatever. However, the policeman shot him to death. My question is, like, this is who the gentleman is. I'm not saying there was no danger. He had already stabbed somebody very badly, and thing like that, but there was multiple cops. If you're telling me that the best that you guys could do was shoot to kill this man, then you're not very good cops, and the training or something needs to get changed. That's ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think. please like, share, click the notification button there, and let me know what you think about these stories and your opinions on